Govind sir, I put for YouTube live streaming. Now you can proceed, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So, good evening to one and all. It's been a warm welcome to everyone. And I would like to invite everyone on today's online FTP session on the topic of microgreens for a healthier living. Now, I'd like to invite Dr. Sivalango to introduce our today's resource person, Mr. S.M. Prasad. Siva, sir, you can continue.
Very good evening to all. I am very happy and immense pleasure to introduce the chief guest of the day. Mr. S.M. Prasad is an accomplished academician and the head and assistant professor of the Department of Nutrition and Dietetics, UG and PG at Sadatullah Appa College, Autonomous, Tirunelveli. With over 20 years of experience in teaching and academic administration, he is a respected figure in the field of nutrition and food science. He holds multiple degrees including MSc, MPhil, TET, and is currently pursuing his PhD in food and nutrition. Mr. Prasad has authored and edited several books, published over 40 book chapters, contributed to more than 30 conference proceedings, and published in various reputed Scopus and UGC listed journals. He serves as an editorial board member in several national and international journals and has been recognized with numerous awards, including the Best Faculty Award, Best Academician Award, and the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award. His commitment to student welfare, community nutrition, and academic excellence makes him a highly respected personality in his field. Now, hand over the session to Mr. S.M. Prasad sir.
Good evening to all. First of all, I would like to thank Sacred College Tirupattur and the person whom I can't forget, Dr. Nias. The reason behind is I want to just remind in this section, as many of you don't know that I've got a tumor in my vocal cord, and after long back, I contacted Dr. Nias, and he gave me an opportunity after my treatment. And still now I am in treatment, so that my voice won't be clear, but I'm taking classes with the help of a mic. Even though he appreciated and he gave me a chance to speak in this honorable forum. And I'm very happy that my blessings and prayers to my younger brother, Dr. Nias, and the whole college faculties of Sacred Heart Tirupattur College. And dear sir, let me start.
Yes, sir, you can proceed, please.
Thank you, thank you. And today's section, we move on to the microgreens for healthier living. As you all know that the microgreens are recognized for their nutritional richness and distinct flavor, serve as a versatile food for materials for crafting diverse value-added products. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sir, wait a minute.
Take your time, sir. No issues.
Okay, sir. This blog at the matrix. Okay, okay, thank you. From microgreen infused condiments to nutrient enriched snacks, the exploration of these products showcases the potential to enhance taste, texture, and nutritional profile. As we all know that microgreens are young, tender green harvested at an early stage of growth, typically within 7 to 21 days after germination. Packed with concentrated nutrients, intense flavor, and vibrant colors, these miniature plants have gained popularity in culinary and nutritional circles. As we all know that we people are moving to the degenerative diseases. Not all, some people. Earlier, we used to have some fast food, and we have gained more important. We have not gained more importance to the traditional foods apart from this fast food, etc. So now the microgreens has got a very good opportunity and significant attention. These are the edible seedling of vegetables and herbs, and the first true leaves they are developed. Though smaller in size, these young leaves are packed with intense flavor, vibrant colors, dense concentration of nutrients. As we all know that arugula, radish, broccoli, basil, mustard comes under this. In recent years, microgreens have gained attention for their health benefits only because due to this ease of cultivation, culinary versatility, etc. From windowsills to microgreens have got the accessible and sustainable way to enhance meals and improve dietary nutrition. The rapid growth cycle and minimal space requirements make them ideal for urban farming and environmentally conscious consumers. And we have the options. Now we have to choose the options of microgreens, which can be easily grown in urban or peri-urban areas, short growth cycle, grown with or without soil, successfully grown using organic manures, etc. Moreover, they are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. And basically, the types of microgreens comes from green leafy vegetables, herbs, and vegetables like lettuce, spinach, basil, radish, beetroot, cilantro, etc. And the history of microgreens comes under wheatgrass as a medicine in North America in 1930, and then sunflower and buckwheat radishes, winter greens in 1960, homegrown gas belfids in 1970, crosses and seedlings for garnishing in 1980, and vegetable confetti, where California has popularized in the year 1990. And in 1998, the first documented use of the word microgreens in the USA. And in 2000, the North American people distribute the fresh microgreens to the local market. And in 2010, microgreens started to appear at grocery stores, making popularity to all the areas. And microgreens, and what are they? These are the new class of edible vegetables with specialized type of including edible herbs or other plants ranging in size from 8 to 10 centimeters, older than sprouts and younger than baby greens. As we know, here you can see some different stages of plants, sprouts, microgreens, and baby greens. And sprouts, which have germinated seeds with emerging roots. On the left hand side, you can see, and the right hand side, you can see some pictures. And microgreens from 2 to 3 inches in height and 7 to 21 days of harvesting. And baby greens, 4 to 6 inches in height and 21 to 40 days of harvesting. Where mature greens, it gives a somewhat range, height more than 6 inches and 40 to 60 days of harvest. The difference between sprouts and microgreens varies such. Grown in soil or without soil, leaves and stems are eaten, takes 1 to 3 weeks to grow and filled with flavor and are used for garnishing. And sprouts, which are grown in water, seeds are eaten as such and takes 2 to 3 days and great for crunch. These are some of the commercially grown microgreens such as arugula, boiled blood beet, celery, cilantro, garnet amaranth, golden pea lentils, green basil, green daikon, magenta spinach, mizuna, opal basil, opal radish, pea lentils, pepper grass, and you can find out many of the commercially grown microgreens. In India, we used to popular and throughout the world, some people may use the full thing, but in India, we have got some selected microgreens. And defining the nutritional status, the phytonutrient level of these microgreens differ according to the growth stage and color of the plants and often decrease from the seeding to full developed stage. It has been reported by a scientist, author called as Valerie et al. In 2005. And 7 days after germination, lettuce microgreens had the highest total of phenolic concentration. Here, where microgreens have got some relationship with the research. That's what concentration and antioxidant capacity in comparison to the mature plants recorded by O et al. In 2011. And spinach microgreens generally had higher level of phytonutrients and carotenoid than mature leaves in Lester et al. In 2015. And there are certain health benefits of microgreens. I've been listed many, but I have pointed out something. It is very good for cancer. I can 100% I can say that these micrograins will suppress the growth of cancer cells. It cures anemia. It cures anemia, antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties, reduce the constipation, protects the body from harmful effects of free radicals, reduce the risk of eye diseases, maintains strong and healthy bones, and promotes blood clotting. It is a diagrammatic representation where it is good for anti-diabetic, lowers CVD, good for joint pain. It regulates your blood pressure. It increases fertility in men as well as in women, and treat asthma and cough, promote digestive health, menstrual health, etc. And regarding the nutritional value, research shows that microgreens often contain significant level of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants when compared to the mature plant counterparts. For example, red cabbage, cilantro, and radish microgreens have check up 40 times more vital nutrient like vitamin C, vitamin K, and beta carotene. I have to point out on a important point that people living in Japan and other countries usually have some age more than when comparing to the other people. The reason is these microgreens they take and they used to consume seaweed and these microgreens as a part of their diet. Now, in paper you might have read most of the people say Japan, an old man of 90 years. Lifespan has increases lifespan to 90 years. But nowadays people can't more live than after 70. Even people of 50 or 60, we have got leg pain, back pain, even our professors, teachers, and people those are doing some sedentary activity. All used to mention that they have got some pain in their legs, back, hip, spine everywhere, etc. These are due to some nutritional deficiencies as well as due to some health problems. But these microgreens will add advantage to this. And some important vegetable crops, microgreens are red amaranth. As we all know, when we in Kerala, people used to consume the most red amaranth. In Tamil Nadu, also in Tirunelveli region, and I don't know whether the people is this red amaranth is available in Chennai, but more I have seen in Chennai too. This red amaranth, it is very flavor and sweet and tangy, gorgeous magenta leaves, vitamin E, C, K, minerals like calcium and iron, and etc. This beetroot leaves are also considered to be some microgreens where attractive, reddish metallic purple leaves, mild spinach-like flavor, and which is rich in vitamin A, B, and K. So that you can choose these microgreens as a part of your child's or your family members' diet. And regarding the broccoli, it was highly nutritious, while it is rich in vitamin E, C, minerals like calcium, iron, protein, and chlorophyll. And it stimulates the immune system. And it is also cruciferous vegetable, which is nothing but sulfur containing. And garden cress, traditional microgreen, and finally curled leaves are there and peppery flavor. Not only that, it is a good source of vitamin A, C, and sulfur. It is also rich in fiber too. Then dill seed. It is fine, feathery foliage, and a great flavor. It goes well with the egg, cucumbers, cheese, and cabbage. Mustard grains, mostly used in Punjab and other areas in India. Yes, we all know that the North Indian peoples used to consume more amount of mustard and mustard oil for fever, cold, and for good blood circulation. The only disadvantage is using mustard oil or mustard leaves is we will get a bad flavor. That's what. And peas, it's sweet and tender, and all contains lot amount of vitamin C as blueberry has, and 8 times of the folic acids of bean sprouts. Look how beneficially these microgreens are. And regarding carrot, some people don't eat carrot, but they eat the carrot leaves. They are fine textured leaves, which are rich in beta carotene and other phytonutrient like lutein and zeaxanthin, which prevents cancer and anti-aging. And fenugreek, rich in protein, vitamin A, E, B, and minerals. It stimulates the appetite, effective against anemia and fatigue. And this is the reason why our people, grandma and old people will tell that you have to consume fenugreek before when you're taking lunch by 1 o'clock. In older days, people used to consume fenugreek 11 or 12, so that it will stimulate the appetite. So people and children will eat a lot. That's all. And kale is a mild cabbage-like flavor, known to be vitamin C powerhouse and excellent vegetable, rich in antioxidants and prevent a macular degeneration. Eye-related diseases, everything will be cured. And linseed, it's very spicy and sometimes mildly spicy and very tender, highly nutritious and rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which may help in brain health. Then radish, a spicy microgreen and calcium, iron, potassium, zinc, and rich in antioxidants. And people, those are doing research, you can come across these points. Vitamin A, B, C, and K, and folic acid stimulate the immune system. And red cabbage and the red purple microgreen, which is mild sweet cabbage flavor, rich in vitamins A, B, C, and K, and minerals like calcium, magnesium, and chlorophyll, and stimulate the immune system. And fennel, light greens and licorice flavor, and higher in vitamin K, vitamin C, and D, and decrease the risk of heart diseases. And you can see some of the onion, basil, wasabi, rapini, clover, arugula, red bean, sorrel, and golden corn. And the nutritional comparison of common microgreens per 100 gram. As you know that red cabbage, you can see that amount there. Red cabbage of 147 milligram of vitamin C per 100 gram. Vitamin K, and vitamin E of 3.5 milligram, beta carotene, calcium, iron, protein. And cilantro, radish, broccoli, kale, pea shoots, amaranth. This is a nutritional comparison of microgreens per 100 grams, and you can go through the charts too. And beet microgreens are rich in iron and nitrates. It is good for blood flow. And sunflower seed microgreens, it is a source of healthy fats and it supports brain health. And pea shoots, this picture was taken by my student, and she was doing a project in microgreens, that's what, high protein, and she has did some value-added products also, high protein and fiber and boost energy levels. And they're easy to grow too. These microgreens are very easy to grow. One of the biggest advantage of microgreens, how easy they are easy to grow. Only they require minimal space. Even in indoor gardens, you can make them to grow. Or small scale apple farming and harvested in 1 to 3 weeks. And we need a material like this. Flat good drainage, cocoa peat we need, vermiculite, perlite, and coconut coir. And fill the tray with most moist media, about 2 to 3 centimeter deep, and you have to fill the seed. And you have to soak it. Just you have to sprinkle water. You're not supposed to pour water more in amount. You can broadcast or sprinkle the seeds at the top of the media and press lightly. And if possible, you can cover the paper towel, vermiculite or cocoa peat there. You have to spray the water only through finely. And as I told earlier, when you're making a large amount of water to flow to the basin, water may accumulate there and fungal or moisture form may come across through there. It requires 12 to 16 hours of light and 18 to 24 degrees Celsius of temperature. And this nutritional requirement, it is not needed much fertilizer. Actually, most people growing microgreens won't have won't use much fertilizer, since people comes across organic farming. People come across organic farming, that's right. The diluted organic nutrients, seaweed spraying can be given. And mostly nowadays people use seaweed spraying to improve the nutrient levels in the microgreens. And germination paper dipping into the fertilizer if grown without media. And hydroponics is also there. These can be grown in water too. The appearance of first set of 2 leaves, harvesting, cutting above from the media surface, packing without roots. Actually, roots are not packed with these microgreens. Sometimes will regrow and can be cut several times, so that it will be a very good income for also. So it may be an income for us too. Invert the media, top it at bit of fresh media, and we have to replant it. And some can be used as vertical garden as an indoor plant. It determines the amount of light such plants receives, need a full sun or at least 5 to 6 hours of bright light. And a frame vertical garden gives maximum food in minimum space. These are case studies which I have taken. And post-harvest management, after growing, you have to post harvest it so that it at a shorter lifetime, hence it require better methods of storing and transporting. So we need commercial microgreens, which are most often stored in plastic camshell, as shown in the figure, and containers of refrigerated at 2.5 to 3.5 degrees Celsius, even up to 7 days. And about 10 days, we are not supposed to use it. And biodegradable clamshell containers are also available. You can also use it. And there are some troubleshooting effects while you grow microgreens. Some may be weak, skinny microgreens are there. Some if overcrowded, the particular plant won't give you much products there. And wrong sowing time, over soaking, and enough watering there into the basin. These are the troubleshooting which we experience. And not only that, when you grow, you don't need a direct sunlight. Indirect sunlight is needed. If some people may take it and they may put it on through direct sunlight, even though it may cause some problem, you won't get any benefit from that. And you can see the packages here, we press and everything. And vertical planting of microgreens against the wall, and some studies there. And many people are doing research now. Many people are doing researches now through these microgreens, and it's a highly and recent trends in food science and nutrition. Many people have got transmitted through some antioxidant properties, some mineral composition, and different types of microgreens and comparative studies. Everything you can take through these research opportunities. And homestead utility also you can use it. The plate presentation, hidden tangy flavor, you can use it such as a salad, vegetable soup, and these greens can be combined with any of the product. Even I can tell you that these microgreens can be made into payasam. If in North India, if you tell it can be used as a ghee too, by using the milk, and some recipes are there. Mustard microgreens are there, and green gram microgreens. See microgreens, look how beautiful they are. Fenugreek and mustard microgreen incorporated dosa, which was prepared by my student. And green gram microgreen chapati, laddus, and vada. Vada is a famous dish of Tamil Nadu, as you know that. So mixed microgreen, the sheep have prepared. So in conclusion, I would like to tell that these young vegetables harvested shortly after germination, offering a concentrated source of nutrient, flavor, and vibrant color. These are easy to grow, require minimal space and mature cooking, making them ideal for home gardeners, chefs, and commercial growers alike. Study shows that the microgreens often contain higher level of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants compared to their mature counterparts, contributing positive to the healthy diet. In conclusion, microgreens are a sustainable, nutritious, and versatile addition to modern diets and agriculture. Their health benefits, ease of cultivation, and culinary appeal make them an increasingly popular choice in both personal and professional settings. As awareness grows, microgreens are likely to play a more significant role in food security and nutrition strategies worldwide. Thank you. Could you hear?
Thank you, sir, for the
Thank you,
presentation.
sir.
Reshma? Sorry, Dr. Goyal, sir.
So, if participants, if you want to ask any questions, you can ask.
Kindly tell.
You can ask.
It was nice presentation, sir. Actually, you give your informative and effectively highlighted various nutritional benefits about the
Yes, sir.
microgreens, including the easy of cultivation, health promoting properties of microgreens. I would like to thank our speaker for provided the clear explanation which supported scientific facts, which made in the form of literature, various papers published, and which made the session valuable for both beginners as well as enthusiastic researchers. Overall, I would like to, not only me, all the participants were inspired to adapt microgreens as a sustainable and nutritional addition to their daily diet. It was nice presentation. Over to Govind sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir. Shall
one person
we?
has asked.
Yes. Speaker, sir, please
One
proceed.
one friend has asked that can you suggest some protein-rich microgreens, sir? And actually, some protein-rich microgreens are there, and mostly all microgreens contains protein more in amount, but it is typically measured while in some microgreens such as beetroot or some mustard greens, sesame, whatever it may be. It depends upon the way we cultivated the seeds there. And as you know that mostly all microgreens contains protein rich in amount, but it may differ according to your area. It may differ according to the area. And sunflower seed is very good. And pea shoots, broccoli, alfalfa, radish, mustard greens, and amaranth. The sunflower seed is best set. Sunflower seeds, it contains more there.
Sir, one
And
more question.
one more question is there.
Yeah.
Dear sir, one more. Ranjita madam has asked that microgreens are advisable for renal patients or not. And I will tell you one example. Dear madam, this as you know that they are renal patients. They are not supposed to take potassium more in amount. As we all know that that's the only thing as a nutritionist we recommend that renal patients are not supposed to take potassium. We don't prescribe banana to their diet. But since if the particular since it is if a particular microgreens contain potassium more in amount, we won't suggest them. Okay, and some microgreens used to kind of broccoli, it contains more potassium, so that we won't suggest them to the patient. It may cause hyperkalemia condition, or a dark green microgreens contains more phosphorus, and oxalate. Spinach contains and beet contains oxalate more in amount, so that when these microgreens are consumed by the renal patient, 100% sure, and I'm telling you that it will make the condition of the renal patient more worse. So that we can't guarantee it in using microgreens to the renal patient. It is safe for us. It is safe for us, like a healthy person, but for a renal person, when you are prescribing, you have to be very careful, avoiding spinach, greens, etc. As I told you. Then another person has asked, suggest some antioxidant rich microgreens. Dear sir, all microgreens are rich in antioxidants. Some are rich in chlorophyll, and some are rich in beta carotene, etc. And one madam has asked, Madam Priyadarshini has asked that our microgreens are safe to eat raw. 100% it's safe to eat, madam. It won't cause you any disturbances. If it was eaten by 1 to 7 days, it is nothing, not at all a problem. And harvested from 1 to 7 days, it's okay. If not, it is not safe to eat. What I'm coming to tell is after 1 to 7 to 10 days, it's not confirmed. Then other madam has asked, I'm reading one by one messages. That's why. Are microgreens good for eye? 100% I suggest that it was good for eye, sir. Why? Because it contains more amount of retinol. That's what. Most vitamins, most microgreens contain retinol in amount, so that it's good for your eye problem. You can take, but I won't suggest for renal patients. Then other Redhi Shivakumar madam has asked, microgreens are relatively having high risk of microbial contamination. Yes, 100% I accept that. I will tell you the risk, madam. Madam, when we cultivate these microbes, we have more chances, since moisture content is there, it has high risk of microbial contamination. So that we have to be very, very careful that the particular product which we use and everything has to be non-risk from microbial contamination. Then productive. Other people, other madam has asked, Arumugam, I think, Tangam Arumugam, tell your opinion on future and job opportunities regarding microgreen production ability in India. Surely, I promise you, madam, in future days, food security problem is there nowadays. Futurely, these microgreens will be emerging at in a very high production, so that it will make anybody to get a good opportunity. And the reason is, and the day is not too far, it's very near. Then when government approved microgram, then many other questions as government approved microgreens. Yes, government has approved this microgreens, madam. In Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, you can contact anybody. They used to tell these microgreens are good for health. In government agencies also, they are promoting, and many research studies are there. Even very good papers are coming, research papers are coming that microgreens are good for your health. And shelf life period. And another Kalibani Sengotan, I think, madam has asked that what is the shelf life period of microgreens? Microgreens of shelf life period, if FSFA is for food safety instruction has checked, the maximum it can be consumed when harvest, after harvest, it can be consumed more to between 7 days. But even in the meantime, it has to be refrigerated. If not, it is not safe, sir. Safe, madam. Thank you. Kindly tell us doubts. If I can able to clear your doubts, I will. Even not, I will think that it's a great opportunity for me to study. That's what. Even after 20 years of working, I thank Dr. Nias too. Really, he helped me a lot. After I was coming to this section, I can't even forget that he gave me a very good opportunity. Again, I am in the field. That's what. Nowadays, I'm giving talks and regarding microgreens and whatever the health issues I'm taking. Thank you, sir. Thank you, and I thank
sir.
everybody.
We are highly fortunate today to have your lecture, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hopefully, Sarish answered all the questions. Go to Govind, sir. Dr. Govind.
Sir,
Govind, sir.
shall we end up the session, sir?
Yes. Is there any formal vote of thanks, or you are going to wind up?
So just say a few words. So I just want to thank. So thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Sir.
One second, sir.
Thank you, sir. I have to thank Dr.
Someone
Nias and this both
is
colleges.
asking your email
And all
ID.
the thank you.
Someone is asking your email ID. Can I share it to them?
Yes, why not? You can share. You can share that.
Sorry,
If they need the doubts, they can directly contact
Okay.
through mail, sir. Thank
Okay, I will share the email ID in your WhatsApp group. Thank you.
you. Okay.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you to our resource person
Thank you,
and
sir.
the other citizens.
For
Thank
your
you all. Thank you.
valuable and insightful presentation on the topic of microgreens. I hope our participants gain significant knowledge on the same. So I hope we will meet tomorrow the same time at 6:30 p.m. on the day 4 FTP session. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your informative session.
Thank you. May God bless
Okay,
you
sir.
all.
With this, we end up the session.
Okay, I will share the email ID to the WhatsApp group. Thank you all. God bless. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your.